Another meeting between the US and Ukrainian president in the US about how to end the war, the 20 points that were discussed, and apparently there was an attack on the Russian president's house by Ukraine. Now, buckle up, everybody. This is going to be really interesting. But before we continue, we have a small request. We are about to reach 30,000 followers. If you can help us get there by the end of this year, we would highly appreciate that. Now, first of all, another meeting between the US and Ukrainian president, between Trump and Zelensky. Now, normally these meetings do not go very well, as we have seen in the past, and same thing happened over here. Before this meeting, the US president had a call with the Russian president that lasted almost 75 minutes. And after the meeting, when they were doing the press talk, you could see the differences very clearly. Now, we'll give you some examples of that. First of all, the Ukrainian president said that 90% of the things have been agreed upon. He said that the US and European guarantees are in place and they are very crucial. Only 10% is left. Now, that 10% is how much Ukraine is willing to surrender in front of Russia. Now, according to some credible news sources, they are saying that Russia wants the Donbas region completely and Ukraine is denying it so far. Now, these peace talks actually were escalated after Moscow conducted a huge airstrike on Kyiv. Almost 500 plus drones and projectiles were used in one attack to attack Kyiv's power structure. Now, after that, these peace talks were escalated and then this meeting happened. But during this press talk, President Trump actually said that Russia does not want a ceasefire because then the war can start again. And they want Ukraine to succeed. This is President Trump saying that Russia wants Ukraine to succeed. Now, at this time, President Zelensky actually laughed. That was entirely sarcasm. Now, on top of that, he said that Russia wants to end the war, but there are still some things that we need to discuss. He was referring to that 10%. Now, apparently, Moscow is saying that there was an attack on Russian president's house by Ukraine. And they said that that attack will now make us rethink our strategy and we will attack Ukraine back for what they did, because definitely it was an assassination attempt on the Russian president, according to Moscow. But according to